Hello and welcome to another recording for my channel. This will be a continuation of the 2025 Temporal Recruit. We will continue with the episode arc of yesterday's war with the episode Temporal Expanse.
We have discovered that the sphere builders have been conducting operations in other universes. They aren't just looking to make changes in time, but in other dimensions as well. Their experiments in the parallel universe have produced results that will aid them in forming expanses here. We need to travel to that reality and stop the sphere builder research, while we still can.
So just consoles that help with specific defenses and offenses. And okay, I'll probably just grab one of these. Okay, so this is part of the Enterprise series. The sphere builders were the main puppet masters, I guess, of all the hostility between the Suliban and the Xindi from that series. So the first two seasons, pretty sure it was the first two seasons. After that, it went to just storytelling. But the first two seasons were a long story arc of this temporal battle that was happening, and the sphere builders were trying to create a pocket of their dimension in our dimension to invade. We've arrived in the alternate quantum universe, Admiral. Stellar cartography reports our location as the Delphic region. By my computations, it's the year 2260. I'm picking up some ships on long-range sensors. Hull layout and warp signatures readings suggest they're of Klingon design. Keep an eye on them, Daniels.
In 2387, an incident created a quantum rift between our universe and this one. A Romulan ship accidentally traveled here through a singularity. They found themselves in 2233 and later destroyed the USS Kelvin in battle. This caused their timeline to differ from ours. As a result, we now refer to it as the Kelvin timeline. We believe the sphere builders communicate with their operatives through the rift.
Operatives such as the Klingons?
Yes. In our timeline, they used the Xindi as a proxy force. I suspect they're doing the same thing here with the Klingons.
A formidable choice, though it's hard to see Klingons as anyone's proxy.
I'm reading multiple spheres under construction in this sector, as well as the wreckage of spheres. I suspect the local forces are trying to prevent an expanse from being formed.
Good. We may have some allies then.
This sphere isn't active yet. We need to neutralize it before the builders can create an expanse.
We are under attack and require...
I do hope you've come to fight, Patok. If not, you may whimper and wait for my blade at your throat.
Battle stations, defend the Yorktown.
Reading multiple Klingon life signs on Yorktown's bridge. Enemy reinforcements inbound.
Unidentified vessel. This is the USS Yorktown. We are under attack by Klingon boarding parties. Can you provide assistance?
Affirmative, Yorktown. We're on our way. Picking up weapons fire aboard the Yorktown. Let's go. Not entirely sure, but the Yorktown looked like a Constellation class from that timeline, like the Enterprise. Constellation or Constitution? I can't remember. Oh, man. Pretty sure it was Constellation for the first one and Constitution for the refit. Well, number 2. I used to know all of this. Okay. Admiral, the rest of the team is working to secure engineering. Yorktown's warp core is approaching critical status. Understood, Daniels. We will need to secure the breach.
Over here.
Where?
Greetings. I am Science Officer 0718. Thank you for your very timely assistance. Could you see to Admiral Garrett's medical needs? I am currently interfacing with your crew and the Yorktown's engineering systems to prevent a critical breach of the warp core.
We'll see to the Admiral. Keep me appraised on warp core's status.
What are you doing here? Last I heard, you were putting fear into the hearts of first-year cadets at the Academy. Never mind for now. Give us a hand here. The Klingons really did a number on us.
We'll do what we can, Admiral. If you remember, this was our captain from the very beginning of the story arc. Oh, behind the screen. Tricky.
Thanks. I hope you're here to deal with these spheres.
Rest easy, we're here to help.
Thank you. Oh, my head's still spinning. That last Klingon photon hit sent me flying into the ops console. Head first.
Take it easy for a moment. The dizziness should pass soon. I gotta stop running.
Thank you. I thought we were finished. The Klingons weren't interested in taking prisoners.
The vitals have stabilized. You'll be alright.
We could use some help putting out these fires!
I do have it on me, okay. Sometimes you gotta collect one, sometimes you just have one automatically.
Come over here after you've put out the last fire.
Okay. I'll do everything.
Over here! Alright. We were about to begin sabotage operations on the sphere when the Klingons came to call. As you can see, Yorktown and her crew are in rough shape. But that thing needs to be neutralized. And I count on you and your crew to help us finish the job.
Of course.
Glad to hear it. We've got explosives ready to go. But we'll need to find a proper infiltration point on the sphere. Work with my science officer to make that happen.
Understood, Admiral.
Use the starboard console. Together we can triangulate our scanners.
Okay, where's the green?
Admiral Garrett, I believe we found a suitable location. I have reviewed your proposed infiltration coordinates. They are tactically sound. We can commence operations at your command. Be advised, in previous encounters on board spheres, the occupants have been quick to mobilize their defense forces. Expect heavy opposition.
Understood, Flip. Move out.
I'll stay on the Yorktown to assist Admiral Garrett and his crew. We'll monitor your progress from the bridge and provide tactical updates as we can.
We're picking up multiple Klingon life signs near your location. Oh, did they just come out of sight of me? Acknowledged. Admiral out.
Commander! Kill those intruders!
To date, the most effective Starfleet tactic has been to trigger a critical series of detonations within their power suite. Such disruptions have resulted in destruction of a sphere.
No doubt the Klingons will have something to say about that.
Stop our plans!
I'll see about that. Okay, so I don't have to put any explosives in there. Oh, what the hell's going on? My car. How big is this thing? I thought I already placed the bomb over there. Now, which way am I going? Towards the top. Oh no, that is the last one. Okay, that was first.
Experiment 2674. Despite attempts to compensate for transdimensional drift, the protocol initiation led to universal instability and, ultimately, entropic acceleration. Galactic habitable spaces, 0. Life signs, minimal. Project terminated.
Receiving data. I had no idea the sphere builders were involved in so many alternate realities.
Go back away, I came to set the second. Oh, so I have to set a charge, get the information, and then set a charge. Okay.
I was part of the team that devised the sphere neutralization tactics aboard USS Enterprise. After our initial success, I was deployed to the Yorktown to share my expertise on such matters.
Your experience should be invaluable. Okay.
Experiment 3331. The Expanse grew at an acceptable rate, until it was discovered by the Iconian Dominion Alliance. After intense resistance, we were able to decimate their core systems with targeted micro-expanses. But their desperation assault in subspace led to a complete entropic breakdown and, ultimately, universal disruption. Galactic habitable spaces, 0. Life signs, indeterminate. Project terminated.
This data, they've exterminated entire galaxies with their experiments.
I'm really finding it hard to see where I'm supposed to go.
It seems your alliance with the Klingons has been profitable, builders.
It has. Like the Zindi, they are eager for conquest.
However, the technology you have provided destroys as well as creates.
The Resistance has been disruptive to our progress. Your promises appear thin, Envoy.
That's really annoying.
I assure you, all is going according to plan. Nothing they will do will keep us from our goals.
And yet, I see a familiar disruption has presented itself again.
A minor nuisance. I suggest letting your Klingons do what they do best.
I will deal with this disruption. It's time you learned that you cannot prevail, intruder. You will fall to ruin.
Yeah. I have to talk to her first, okay.
You! I have had enough of you!
Is there a chance we can discuss this like rational beings?
The Tutarians were a peaceful race until your misbegotten alliance committed an act of genocide. We were all but annihilated. Only a scant few of us escaped to safety, lost and forgotten within a dimensional void. The Envoy has given us the means to manipulate events. We had begun to undo the damage you have done to us. Quantum realms such as this are ours to study without risk to our own. And should this realm unravel, there is an infinite number of realms remaining to us.
You speak of suffering genocide, but you're willing to commit it yourself.
Yes, just as you were willing to do so to achieve your goals. Do not presume to judge me, murderer! The Expanse Protocol will wipe you from existence, and with your passing, bring justice to my people at long last.
The Expanse formation has begun.
Something is happening. The sphere is emitting a high level of thermobaric radiation. We must complete our objective at once.
Oh, offended.
Finished working on the sphere network. Prepare the final charge for detonation.
Pick up that loot before I set everything to explode. Now you can't step over such a small little thing.
Final charge deployed. We can return and initiate the detonation chain on your command.
Make that happen before the Expanse is complete.
Experiment 4472. Projections indicate increased habitable living area and Expanse growth rate. Early estimates suggest a 500% increase. Local resistance, primarily from this realm's version of the Federation, has been crude but effective. Deploying Klingon proxy forces at key sphere deployments should alleviate this concern.
The latest data is local. It corresponds to this universe's quantum signature.
They're ready to beam you back to the ship. The Expanse is affecting our shields and hull. We can withstand it for a little while before the crew succumb to negative health effects. It will likely be worse on the Yorktown. Understood.
Sphere builder ships, inbound!
We are being jammed. We're going to need to recalibrate. The sphere is jamming our transmissions. I will recalibrate our systems so we can send detonation signals to the charges.
Make it so.
We're going to need to boost boost our signal to activate the explosives. The thermobaric gas is creating an unusual level of interference, attempting to boost our comm signal to compensate.
Work fast, we're running out of time.
Recalibration complete. I have established a link to the charges on the sphere, ready to activate on your command.
Detonate the charges.
Detonations complete. The sphere is neutralized.
The Yorktown comms admiral, they're ready for you and 718 to beam over for a debriefing.
Nice work over there.
It was rough for a moment, but you both...
What the?
I'll see you back on the ship, sir.
Most curious. I believe that wound occurred due to a temporal shift. Something has happened elsewhere.
It's happened before, we're not sure why.
A question for another time, perhaps.
In the end, you came through for us. On behalf of Starfleet and the Yorktown crew, thanks.
Indeed. Safe travels to you and your crew.
Thank you and good luck, gentlemen. Bomb the beam up. Okay, so that should possibly be... Yep, that's the end of that particular one. Okay, so again, I might just grab a console because I don't need weapons.
The Envoy's been busy since our last meeting. I think we can add the Sphere Builders to our list of known TLF associates and members after this encounter. The Builders are no strangers to temporal war. Their experience could tip the balance of power against us. Fortunately, their ability to operate in our dimension is extremely limited. For now.
Okay. If you liked what you saw, let me know why. If you didn't like what you saw, let me know why so I can try to improve. I just ask that you keep it civil in conversation down below. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.